Hello, 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 y'all. It is the 9 o'clock hour. It is your girl. I am back. I am back. Y'all better get on up in here. What y'all doing? Y'all better get in here and get a little bit of my energy that I got going on. Because, ooh, child, we got to talk. Y'all come on in, hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for you, girl. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you know each and every time that we go live up over here, because you can catch a vibe. Yes. And if you are catching this on the replay, welcome. Thank you so much for popping in, catching a vibe. You might be feeling some type of way, but we hope we can make you laugh and feel so much better. But anyway, y'all come on in, come on in. Child, I ain't even trying to be doing this 10-minute mark, but I'm gonna do a little bit to get the people time to come on up in here. Yeah, I know Mail Live, the TikTok Mega Live is still going on. They popping over there, child. But we can pop up over here and pop up over there too. We everywhere. So yeah, y'all come on up in here. Get in here. We ain't about to be listening to all that mess. So we ain't about to do that tonight, child. We about to gossip, child. We about to talk about some things. Y'all get on up in here. What y'all doing? Y'all know we come back up over here at that 9 o'clock hour. Anywho, anyhow, hello, beautiful people. Hey, y'all. Hey. Miss Helen says, hi, G Squad in chat. Hey, beautiful. My thoughts says, good evening, G in chat. Miss Charlene, hello. She says, good evening, G in chat. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome, y'all. Y'all know I dropped that link, child, because I don't know, somebody might want to pop up here and talk about some things too, child. Y'all is welcome, but let me tell you this, don't come up over here. I can crazy, because the people down in the chat gonna get you and they gonna drag you. Child, Miss SD probably on her way, child. But Mail Live is still going on. It's popping, child. It is, it's good up over there, child. They doing that thing up over there. I get why the people be jealous and over there in the bushes hating. Just like they be over here in the bushes hating. But anywho and anyhow, child, we're not about to be worried about y'all crazy people, child. My thought says that Healing, I hope you had a great day. If she got in that Mustang, you best believe she had a great day. Miss Maria says, good evening, squad. It's a G thing. Join the live. It's a vibe. Tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Subscribe, support, $ G Strickland 8, share, and join for $2.99. Enjoy. Miss My Thought says that Charlene, she says, hey, and welcome to the chat. Yes, Miss Carla. Hey, Miss Carla, girl. Mm-hmm. I texted you, synced that text, did you, Miss Carla? Yes, she says, hey, G Squad, Maria in chat. Miss Helen says, my thoughts, I did. How about you? Miss Carla says, hey, Miss Helen. Miss Helen says, hi at Maria and Carla. Miss Maria says, house rules, no CC's names, initials only. Use nicknames for the strike happy. Use creative spelling for cursing over here. We agree to disagree. Respect for discourse only. All is alleged. That part right there. My thought says, I rested. She says, I rested today. I did nothing at all. It was good. I'm so glad you got some rest, because I think it was last week or something. I about to send the people out there looking for your behind, child, because we had synced you for a couple of days, and don't you be leaving without letting us know. Hey, people. Hey, my family. We about to take a little road trip, child, but I might be listening in the bushes or something. You just took off and left the good peoples. I was in my feelings behind that too, but I'm all right now, because see you back, so we good. Miss Carla says, hey, my thoughts. Maria says, hello again, everybody. Hey, Miss Salt Light. She says, hello, everyone. My thoughts says that Carla, good to see you. Miss Canadian Queen says, hello, Queens. Hello, beautiful. Welcome. Miss Carla said, the wilderbeast need to go get admitted to a mental institution. Ooh, not the whole institution. My thoughts is Bush campus, be good or be gone. You better put it out there, just that simple, because we see y'all. Something like says, I went and spent more money. Lord help me. Oh, if you're doing it for yourself, that is good. You deserve it. Miss Canadian Queen coming through. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I greatly appreciate you so much. Thank you for that. My thought says Canadian Queen. She says, hello, lady. Miss Helen Maria says that Healing. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking, child? Maria says something like, hey, beautiful. Maria says, my thoughts. Hey, girl. Hey. Miss Healing says, Maria, how beautiful. Hey, Miss Donna. She says, hey, y'all. See, we got the love up over here, child. We got the love and respect, child. If you got that, you can come over here and hang out with us. If you are a leader, child, make sure you join and subscribe to the channel, because that's what it's all about up over here, child. Child, they ain't be playing with you, child. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that right now, though. But child, yes, we got the love up over here, and I just love it. The people said we need to come back at 9 o'clock. So here we are, child. Because people, we got some things to talk about. Oh, child, we got some things to talk about. Child, let me go ahead and tell the good people this right here. For all of y'all being crazy, I may not put the names on my thumbnail like I used to do, but let me tell y'all, Mel didn't tell nobody to be stupid. Mel said, get your money. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get my money back to that part right there. Child, Mel over there making her money. I'm about to be making mine too, child. Mel ain't told nobody to be foolish and don't make your money. Because when I see these folks out here doing some crazy stuff, child, we're going to have to talk about it. And if you don't want to talk about it, you just go ahead on it and exit stage left quietly. Don't make no noise. Just go ahead on and leave, baby. And that's fine. That's fine. But we're going to talk about them, that, it, and whatever else we want to talk about. How about that? That's how it's going up over here. Money. Yes, Miss Hiller. Well, child, Miss Martell, we're going to get to you, because I'm going to drive over there as soon as I finish this. We're going to drive on over there. We're going to drive on over there to what you mentioned before we got off that other live. Because, girl, One thing gonna lead into the other. Child, I know y'all out here on the YouTube the streets, child, and y'all is heard and seen that clip, child. Oh, wait, can somebody please tell me why that lemon head, ugly mofo Maurice try now wait a minute. We said Martell a little slow, but back to what I was saying. Why that lemon head, ugly mofo Maurice trying to play Martell stupid? Oh, wait, what? Huh, Martell had a little clap back for. See, what Maurice and Marceau don't recognize. Martell got them there chickers on his side that don't give a F. Destiny and that coleslaw, baby, they about to go in on their ass, child. Watch what I tell y'all. How come Martell Holt told Lemonhead a few tastes of minutes ago, sue me? He said, sue me if I'm lying. Sue me, you son of a you know what? I said, ooh, Martell Holt, come on through, Martell. I've been waiting for Martell to get their ass. Martell said, you motherfucker set my ass up. Y'all set me up. I got sprung out there. I lost my entire family. I lost it all. But see, now let's just hold on for a minute. Because we know these two side hens that these clowns are married to. See, they don't want to look like, they're going to keep trying to cover it up and cover it up and cover it up. Martell said, you can stay there and you can cover it up. I don't give two damns a shit. But what I'm about to do is tell it. Y'all to the people, why did Maurice tell Martell you don't remember? I said, oh my God. Get that ass, Martell. D Nasty. I don't like y'all, dude. And Coleslaw. Because they're trying to play him stupid. Well, when Martell didn't fall in line, like Lemonhead thought he should have fell in line, why come he get to rubbing that bald head? Baby, don't feel no ways tired now. It's about to be on and popping, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. Take their asses down, Martell. They laughed at you. They talked about your ex-wife and your children. Get them asses, Martell. Get them. I don't care what you got to do to get them, but you bring them down, Martell. Well, we don't expect them clowns to leave. We don't expect them to leave. Kimmie up there, whenever the shoe was on Melody's feet, she always said, he's such a good guy. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know that was her word. He was such a good guy. I said, well, wait a dang minute. He was misunderstood. That's what Kimmie said. Child, now she trying to tell Lemonhead that Martell Holt don't have no respect for him. RESPECT. Hey, sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it. Y'all know what I was singing yesterday. I don't know why that song was ringing in my head yesterday, but now I got a clear understanding. Ain't no respect going over there to your ass, Kimmie, because nobody don't care. You just like Coleslaw, ya side hen. Don't like her. Getting on my daggone nerve. Well, my thoughts is rubbing that bald head and popping them scary eyes out looking like a damn fool. Y'all know I be adding some words. I got to add a word or two every now and again. Child, that's what he was doing. Because normally he thought that he could get Martell Holt up under control. That's what he always thought. He could always know how to play these little word games with Martell and get him up under control. Martell clapback was, ain't you a lawyer? I said, come on through, Martell Holt. Ooh, child. Martell Holt said, ain't you a lawyer? He said, sue me. Child, I fell on the floor then. I said, no, he just didn't say sue me. Child, Martell Holt ain't about it. He said, sue us. Then he said, sue me. That's when that bald-headed Maurice Scott started rubbing that head. Can't you get him under control? You should have told Tuna Cat to shut up. Martell said y'all kept coming for me. He said I didn't want to say nothing, but they wouldn't stop. So let's play. Martell Holt said game on. Child, I'm here for all the laughs and giggles because that's what they did to our girl, child. I don't feel no ways tired about it. Y'all know we can spin the block, spin the block, spin the block. Don't matter. But moving forward, child. Well, the wildebeest is out there, child. She's out here on the loose. Y'all better put your seatbelts on for this one right here, honey. Put your seatbelts on. If you're riding down the road, make sure your pocketbook got a seatbelt on it too, child, because it's going to need it, child. Well, now I was sitting out there listening on the YouTube the streets, minding the business of my own. I was, and I ran across, I said, wait a minute, let me listen in just a little bit. Child, can somebody down here in this chat tell me why the wildebeest, see, I tell y'all they be listening in on Mel's stuff. That wildebeest said that why you think them two men was bothering Mel at the store, she said, and she had to call her bodyguard. I said, wait a damn minute. I was on the phone with Sexy Diva. I said, Sexy Diva, that's what she said. Sexy Diva said, she's lying, G. She said she didn't know the men were going to be there because she was trying to put the fear of God in this other CC child. That's what she was trying to do. And that's what she said. I said, you know what? She going to mess around and get herself in something she can't get her ass up out of. I just can't wait. My thoughts is even the slow students understand sometimes sooner or later. Uh, Martell, I think Martell woke. Child, can somebody tell me why that wildebeest trying to say or insinuate, incriminate her freaking stupid ass self that she sent the goons out the mail. Maho is woke. Stay woke, Martell. Stay woke, Maho. Yes. Miss Carla says, not your pocket need a seat. Girl, my pocket would need a seatbelt, child. The way I be taking these curves sometime, I be worse than Miss Healing, child. And I don't be in no Mustang, child, but sometimes I feel like I'm in a Mustang, child. I be up in this daggone Honda be shifting the gears, child, and don't even supposed to be shifting gear. I said, Lord, I'm telling the whole daggone car. My thoughts says she said it 2 times and laughed. She sure did, my thoughts. I heard her. I said, what the fuck? I said, no, she did. But now, if somebody go ask her a real question and they say to this person, we understand how you want to be such a millionaire like the Queen, Melody, Cherie Rogers. Okay? And this is how you can become a millionaire. But we're going to need for you to have proof of it. Other than that incident at the relaunch, and she said she didn't want none of your nasty ass food because you done pissed her off because you were talking about our sugar mama. Yes, you pissed her off. Okay, now, other than that, scratch that. Okay, we got a certified check right here for $1 million. You got to have the proof. What was it that Melody Cherie Rogers did to you? We'll wait. Now, see, we ain't going to give you nothing but about 5 or 10 minutes. You better have them come on through, and you better have the evidence and the proof. And we're going to check before you get this certified check. I'll wait. She ain't going to win it. She ain't got nothing. Right, steady line. Let me tell y'all what the problem is. They pissed off behind these here mega TikToks, and this girl steady making all these daggone millions, and all of these supporters supporting her and her kids, and Tuna Cat over there can't even get nothing off the damn shelf. Stupid asses. Oh! Miss Healing says, let them tear each other apart. And I'm here for it. My thought says, jackass too stupid to know people are recording lives. Is that what it said? Where is it at? People are recording lives. She took it down too late. She ain't trying to take it down, did she? That witch is lying. Yes, Miss Healing. Mel need to stop her. See, Mel be giving these people grace. God knows. But sometimes, y'all, you just gotta show these people. Stop effing with me. I'm not bothering you with your jealous asses. You and your ugly ass daughters. Where's Sexy Diva at with the grandkid? Sexy Diva! Sexy Diva. Sexy Diva, where you be? Let me see. If someone suggested that they did that to fish box, she would be spinning like a hellcat. Yes. Miss my thought says that healing karma gonna stop her. Child, she ain't got no sense. Oh, child. I don't know if y'all heard it. Well, child, she was over there threatening that CC, talking about she got people in the city that she live in, and her nieces don't play by her. You know what? I get really tired of people that say stuff like that. You know, I got nieces, I got nephews, I got a whole bunch of them. They all over the place. They don't play about me either. The same with yours. Stop saying that. You're no different than nobody else. We all have loved ones. What make you so different? Shut up. And you won't have to be worried about this. Up there making all these threats and all of that kind of crazy. I cannot. Maria says, I'll ask again. Where them fans at, CK? My thought said that healing karma gonna stop her. Healing says my thoughts I will be glad. Maria says Mel letting them hang themselves. Absolutely, Miss Maria, but sometimes that get a little hard for me to understand because I get caught up in my feelings. Y'all know Mel be saying we be running off our feelings sometimes. Child, I'm human and I be doing it sometimes because this lady is lying, y'all. Healing says Maria, I hope so. But y'all, she lying. She was eavesdropping, ear hustling on her lives when she was just telling the story of their experience at that store that particular day. Come on, dude. If you're talking about you sent some goons there, why that particular day? Mel says she stopped at that store quite often because she liked the chicken wings and orange soda or something. I think she said she get. So what was so special about that day? Wildebeest. I tell y'all. Mm, I tell y'all. I tell y'all, there was one thing that CC said. She said, your daughter's in her 40s. Let her open up her mouth. She's supposed to be so bad. Ain't nothing. She talking about, I don't care. That's still my daughter. That's my daughter. That's my child. She need to shut her mouth. Get your black ass off that TV show if you cannot take the heat. It was fine and good as long as Mel took the heat. When Mel was over there in tears, her real life being displayed, y'all thought that mess was funny. I'ma wait. Which one of y'all went over there to console her? Not a one of y'all. We don't care. We don't care. Bring it out, Martell. Wanda. I ain't mean wildebeest. I don't know if y'all ready for Martell Hope. I don't think y'all is. I already told y'all Destiny. What they call Destiny? They call her something else. Marceau gave her another name. And he was trying to insinuate as if she'd been with all the means on the show, including him and Lemonhead as well. I'm assuming. But he gave her another name, talking about he don't want Tuna Cat to hang with her because he knows Destiny has some shit on his ass. Y'all, it was said that Destiny has receipts of him being in these hotels and places and all of that stuff, and she about to pop it out on his ass, y'all. Y'all, ooh, we get a bring. See, let me tell y'all, Destiny don't know. She clapping back for all of them, including the queen. Cause see, y'all did that lady wrong. It's about time y'all get y'all's. Sometimes you just want to help karma a little bit. Absolutely. Miss my thoughts. Miss Carla says Potato is a coward. I heard the CC had her funeral on that lot. What? What? Not the funeral. Child, you know what, y'all? She don't even take ownership of the part she played in with her niece, God rest her soul. She makes excuses. She said all of her, it's her and some more nieces get into it like that and all that. But you know, you go too far. I mean, none of us knew that was gonna happen to her. It was sad. Nobody knew that. But you, your daughter, and your son-in-law, y'all putting out all that mess like that about that lady, wishing somebody was. It could have been you that was unalive. Y'all better, child, these are gutter snipes. Miss Carla says, hotel know all the knots. All the knots, their secret. Child, Miss Carla, you ain't never lied. But see, Maurice thought he could be the one that could shut Martell down. Maurice, he thought he could get him to calm down. Child, you have done misjudged Martell Holt. Because see, every day Martell say he thinks about his family that he missed. Now, did they put a bang bang up to Martell Holt's head and make him do the things he did? No, they did not. But now, you can't tell me that all these guys hung together every day just about, except for when they went to go do. You can't tell me that Martell was the only one out there cheating. I ain't about to believe that. It don't work like that. My thought says Chicken Hips may have been in the hotel with Dusty. How she know he was in the hotel if she was not there? Friends of a friend of a friend. Miss Maria says, don't they realize Knox, Slaw, and Destitute have absolutely nothing to lose and lie as easily as they breathe? If they don't know, they better know. I want Destiny to check them two hoes that thought they was, what was the word? What was the word that they called the queen? Bougie. Now y'all witches thinking y'all are bougie. Shut them down, Destiny. Shut they asses down, Destiny. Who cares? I don't. Bump them all, Miss Hillen said. Sexy Diva, girl, where you been? She says, hello, G Squad in chat. Miss Sexy Diva, Martell Holt told the people to sue him. Miss Sexy Diva, Lemonhead trying to shut Martell down and make Martell Holt think he's crazy. Told Martell he didn't remember. How you not gonna remember and you were there, dude? When Martell Holt said, sue me, Miss Sexy Diva, all Lemonhead could do was rub his bald head, honey. But Martell Holt said, you not about to sit here, you mofo, and play up in my face. And I done lost it all. Well, we know them clowns ain't going nowhere, but it's just the thought of y'all being embarrassed on TV. Miss Marissa's my thought she probably arranged it like the pimp she is. Ooh, child, shut up. I wouldn't put it past her, Miss Maria. Miss Carla says, sue me. Ain't you a lawyer? That's what he said. God knows that's what Martell Holt said. I said, well, I will be damned. Martell Holt got a little bit more sense than I gave him credit. He looked them in the eyes and said, ain't you a lawyer? Lemonhead, all he could do was say yeah and put his bald head in his hand. I said, case dismissed. He just cleared the damn courtroom. I said, shut it down, Martell Holt. Miss Maria says, that Sexy Diva. Hey, my sister Maud. John, Miss Patricia T says, hey, y'all. Hey, beautiful. Welcome. Miss Sexy Diva says, hey, Aunt Maria. Miss Maria says, Patricia, hey, friend, you get you some salve. Yes. Miss Faye says, good evening. Hey, beautiful. My thought says there is a man on the preview for next week saying he knows Sour Slaw Hotel looking crazy. What the freak? Ooh, child, they about to blow this whole damn show out. On ain't even ready for all of this. Child, on ain't ready for this. Child, let me tell you this right here are my thoughts. If they gonna be a man up there to say he knows Slaw, child, that girl about to be between the one machine and the try come next week, child. Martell Hope about to lay her down. I done lost it all for your trifling ass. Well, Marcel Scott said, keep in mind she's a sheriff beside chick, child. Everybody got a taste. You get a taste. You get a taste. You get a taste. Everybody will get a taste. Drop it low and spread it wide. Coleslaw. Child, I cannot, child. Ooh, child, they ought to be scared of them girls, child. Them girls just be letting anybody up in that stuff. Ooh, they nasty. Miss Ellen says, hi, Sexy Diva. Sexy Diva says, Funky Feet said, sue me. What? He ain't about to be playing with them Scott boys. He's pissed the F off right about now, Miss Sexy Diva. He don't care. See, Miss Sexy Diva, you know how Lemonhead always trying to talk Martell Holt off the ledge. And Miss Sexy Diva, that ain't even the good part. That old nasty side hen Kimmie Scott over there telling him he don't respect you. What? Well, he don't respect Martell either. Kimmie. Come up here, baby. Come on up here to the front. Cause see, when the shoe was on the other feet and our girl was sitting around there sad and crying, y'all talking about her and her business, dragging her and her kids. All we got from your sorry stanker dank ass was he's such a good guy. And he was misunderstood. So I'm just gonna go along with you, baby. He's still misunderstood. He's misunderstood right about now. From what I can see. Don't get mad now. The fun is just beginning. And up there talking about they ain't look at no show. Look at that interview. Well, if you didn't look at it, why you so twisted? You side hen. Miss Patricia says, what did I miss? You know I don't watch that show. Girl, we ain't watching the show either. We catching clips and we moving right along. And we about to come up over here and we be talking about it. Maurice Scott trying to talk Martell Holt off the ledge. Martell Holt said he ain't about to have that. Martell Holt let Maurice Scott know, said, if you think I'm lying, if I'm lying, he said, ain't you a lawyer? He said, sue me, bitch. Shut him down, Martell. Shut his ass down. And Miss Patricia, whenever Martell Holt said, ain't you a lawyer and sue me, only thing Lemonhead could do was put his bald head in his hand and put his head between his leg and run home to that side hand trying to tell her something. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. I don't care if you're dating, if it's your boyfriend, your fiance, or your husband. You can't tell me. And it don't matter if you've been with this dude 3 days, 6 months, 6 years. You can't tell me that you don't know this dude when this dude is lying. Come on. There's a certain look that come on the face. And Kimmie sits right up there and act like she can't see when Maurice is lying. Girl, like you gonna mess around and get hold of something that your ass can't get rid of. It's your crazy self. She pisses me off so bad because you know her mom and them they child they already know they probably trying to figure out what did them people do to my child. She didn't used to be like this. She used to have some sense about herself. Child, she just let these folk do anything to her now to the days. They do anything. And she just sit right there and go along with it. Lord, them folk done did something to my child down there. Probably what the people saying, child, up down there in Maryland, allegedly. Miss Cecily says side hen and tuna cat ain't can't see that funky feet know they ass cheated. Child, cheating. Miss Maria says that Felicia, she says hello and welcome. Miss Immaculine, hey friend. My thought says why Lemonhead said he hit a pole tree and an animal, but he was not drunk. Baldy, please, you had some off that white lightning that child be getting wasted on. Child, last night, child, whenever she got to talking her ish, she keeps sounding like she be about to cry though, y'all. But honey, then she started drinking. She tapped that daggone bottle. I think she said y'all can call her and her daughter both drunks or some shit like that. Child, y'all better get on these lies and be sober so you know what you saying and stuff. Y'all gotta have that liquid courage to get up there and run off like that. Child, I cannot. Miss Sexy Diva says Funky Feet said try him if you Michael Jackson bad. Sue me, B. He was probably on that Coca-Cola. Not the Coca-Cola, girl. Ooh, yeah. Shame on them. Oh, wait. But child, I'm still Miss SD. Did not that chick say that about them 2 men at that store with Mel the other day? Didn't that what she said? That what she said, Miss SD? That what she said. I said she gonna mess around. Her ass gonna put them. Her mouth gonna get her in something she can't get out of. Maria says he said if you feeling froggy. Ooh. Child, it was that little clip I seen, y'all. That was good to me. Cause Lemonhead always be trying to play these word games with Martell Holt and be trying to think I'm the one. I'm the man that can go get him off the damn ledge. He thought he could. Girl, I'm still got away with these people trying to say Martell got mental issues. That's what them Scots is coming up with for the show. Talking about Martell got mental issues. And now Lemonhead gonna tell him, you don't remember. He trying to wipe his memory away. What the fuck? Girl, that's gone too far. He done went too damn far right there. My thought said she grabbed that white lightning. White lightning like she really needed it. She and her daughter needs to go to AA as soon as possible, in my opinion. And I second that. Miss Maria says, I hope Mel run right to court with Unc's confession. Ooh, my thoughts, ain't that what she said? My thoughts, that what she said? I said, what? She talking about, and she had to call her security. Child, she said all of that. She said it, y'all. When she ran into them two men. Y'all think that was by accident? Child, I'm telling y'all, that's what that lady said. I said, what the fuck? Girl, you incriminating yourself. And she had to call her security. What? At least she can't afford them. Ooh, she just, child. Ooh, child. Miss, Sexy Diva says, yep, but I believe wilderbeast lying, trying to act like she got some power. Miss Sexy Diva, that might be the case. That could be the case. But you don't be incriminating yourself, saying stuff that you ain't had nothing to do with. Girl, you find yourself in the clinker. What Miss Maria say, belonging to the damn state. She just trying to fit in, throwing out. Ooh, baby, you should have thought of something else to throw at that CC other than that. That ain't working in your favor, honey. Not at all. My thought says they gaslighting hotel. You think they gaslighting hotel? I think hotel finna blow this whole damn show up. That's what Alicia says. Martell got mental issues is true in my opinion. When he's saying he don't have mental he need help. Yes, he do need to go get some help. He really have been through a lot. This whole entire family has been through a whole lot. Did Martell help the situation out? He did not. But my thing is, Martell do need to go talk to somebody, but Martell ain't about to make them people think he crazy. Maurice went to go talk to Martell to make Martell think he crazy, like he wasn't freaking there with them when they were doing what they were doing. Martell said, wait a damn minute, sue me. Tell him to sue you again, Martell. Sue him, Lemonhead. Miss Candace says, Maria, what was confessing? That she sent the goons to Mel when Mel and the kids was out at that store that day, getting chicken wings and orange soda. They stopped at that store, and them two men wouldn't move out the way and all of that. She claimed that why you think them men were there, and she had to call her security. My thought says she said it. She sure did said that. She said all of it. I don't know if she was trying to scare that other person or what, but you incriminated yourself. Now, I don't know if you played a part or not. I won't dare, baby. But you said that. Lots of people heard you say that. And lots of people probably done captured it and probably done sent it to Mel. Even though we know Mel say, don't send me no mess. She don't want that stuff and all of that. But you should not have said that, honey. Send it to somebody. Why is lady messing with Mel? I don't know, but the other lady told her, and you're not even supposed to be mentioning her name. Child, they keep doing that. They don't say her name directly, what Tuna Cat did on her live, but then a lot of them people have done that show, they still indirectly using Mel for this show. It's still gonna blow up. It's just the devil setting them up, y'all. They thinking this show finna go somewhere. But let me tell y'all what's getting ready to happen. Martell Holt and Destiny and Coleslaw finna blow these Scots out the water, about to put all the business out there. So when Kimmie then walk into the good Walmart, the folk gonna be saying, that's that girl that her husband cheats on her all the time. Look at her, baby. Look at her. Child, that's what gonna happen. That's what I need to happen. That part right there, and the whole show gonna blow up. Maria says she gonna lie herself as a guest of the state. My Miss SD says wilderbeast line was watching Melody Instagram, just like we seen lock that zoo animal up. Absolutely, Miss Sexy Diva. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, 100% y'all are correct. We all are correct. We know they be watching her stuff. That's what they do, y'all. But at the same time, you got to be a mighty big damn dummy to sit up there and say you did something and you didn't have nothing to do with it. Child, you playing, that's dangerous right there. She went too far. She went too far with that. She was letting that other lady know that she sent those people for Mel and her kid. Girl, you is crazy. You's a crazy son of a you know what. She crazy, y'all. Last night, one of Miss Sexy Diva, I think it was, yeah, it was last night. Yeah, it was last night. On her live from last night. Some people say she took it down. I don't know if she did or not, but I heard it with my own two ears, along with a whole bunch of other people. My thoughts is we have known hotel is crazy for a while. They just finding out and trying to use it to their advantage. Um, they trying to use it to their advantage, but at the same time, they don't know what to really do with it. Cause see, they thought they could get him to calm down. But you know what? Like everybody said, he's a young man. He's not 45, not yet. But he's a young man that just lost it all, y'all. That dude don't care. He ain't feeling no ways tired about none of them. He don't care about those side hens leaving, them clowns. Cause we already know they ain't gonna go nowhere. But it's the principle of the thing. Y'all thought it was just me out there? No, 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 no. We all was out there. We all did a lot of things together. Shabba. Martell, tell all y'all business. Miss Maria says, Aunt gonna lie herself right into being a guest of the state. A damn big back witch. Child, I was like, whoa, she is really crazy. Miss Patricia T says, I wouldn't sleep with those nasty coleslaw pregnancies and did the girl praying again? And the Cots vasectomy are proof that they are raw dog. They're ooh, not the raw dog. Yeah, Miss Candy, we know she's lying, but Miss Candy, you got to be a fool to incriminate yourself to something that you didn't have nothing to do with. She said it on her live last night. My thoughts is that Sexy Diva, she can join the panda bears in their enclosure. Miss Sexy Diva says when Melody said he had mental issues, they took up for him. Now he on they ass. Now he mental. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying right there? See what I'm saying? They're trying to say that to get him to shut up because they come on. You know what, y'all? And Kimmie them know whenever Pete Martell open up his mouth, they can say Martell got mental issues all they want to. But when Martell open up his mouth and say this stuff, child, everybody gonna believe him. The people are going to believe Martell. They can sit up there and say, Martell, y'all got damn mental issues. How y'all gonna say Martell got mental issues when y'all crazy asses sitting up there messing with men supposed to be your husband that go out there and sleep with anybody? Raw dog, and in the words of my thoughts, allegedly. How y'all gonna be saying that? Martell got more sense than y'all do. All y'all running it right there together. A hotel is likely going to blindside them at that reunion. You better know it. My Miss Ken, I told y'all Destiny coming out at him, child. And I don't know what Marceau knows or what he's seen, but he don't want Tuna Cat hanging with Destiny no more. My thought says that Maria, she gonna be making potatoes slop in prison if she don't stop. She don't need to stop now. She said it last night, y'all. Miss Patricia says, right at Sexy Diva, they need to keep that same energy. That part right there. That's what we want them to keep. She took it down, my thoughts. Somebody done told her you done effed around about to find out. They said she took it down, y'all. But it's too many people done heard it. Miss Charlene says Destiny is still in good grace with the Scott women. Wasn't she just grinding on Kimmie? That was for a pleasure, honey. I said she going at Marceau. She about to snatch Tisha whole wig off her head, and ain't gonna leave the braids up there. Y'all know her loyalty is with Martell Hope. Just like the coleslaw. When Martell Hope say bark, go get their asses. She about to bring out the smoke on them. Miss Sexy Diva says burn it down to the ground, funky feet. I totally agree. My thought says he is a loose cannon at this point. He lining them knots up in his sights Yes. Oh well, they poked the bear too much. Sure did. Miss Helen says, to think Kimmie is almost 60. Say it again. Miss Candace says, Sally G, no matter how many things those people lie about and do wrong, the court of law never convicts them. It would take God at this point. I totally agree, and I wanted to take God because I'm still in my feelings the way they treated her, y'all. That was not right. They thought that stuff was funny. Now it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Get him, Martell. Get him. Get him. My thoughts is that Charlene W. Remember the scenes were filmed a while ago. It's not in real time. It may not be in real time, child, but Martell tell it. I don't care. It's real time for me. I want to know. Miss Stevie says, just like Funky said, Tuna Cat was in the back seat of that Buick. Hey, Miss Denise, my mom. She says, hey everyone, I'm listening. Miss Helen says, hi, Miss Denise. Miss Maria says, ain't no need to stop now. Keep that same energy. That's what I'm trying to say. Miss Candy says, hi, Miss Denise. My thoughts says, hi, Denise. Hey, beautiful. I'm still about them children, y'all. Wanda was not feeling. She won't think about nothing. All that crazy stuff that her and her daughter was saying. Get them, Martell. I don't care. All of them, all these mofos can go down for all I care. Martell, D Nasty, Coleslaw, Marceau, Maurice, and better yet, put her at the front of the damn line. Tuna Cat, cause she makes me sick. She hops out there and thinking she Billy Badass, and then she always running to somebody else to help her. Not this time. Get her, Destiny. Get that ass, Destiny. Get her, get her, get her, get her, and be ready to take down her mob. Oh my God, y'all, this is about to be good to me. Miss Maria says, and Miss Denise, hey, my sis mod. My thought says, really should be ashamed for letting this debacle continue. Child, I don't like Carlos. They want to sit up here and act like a bunch of damn fools, then let's let them be wanting the top spot. And another thing, y'all know Martell Hope is pissed off. Don't y'all remember that daggone clip whenever Marceau told Martell, you ain't nothing. I'm taking your spot or some mess like that. Child, Martell Hope holding on to a lot of stuff. He about to let loose, y'all. He don't care. And he gonna low key get him back for talking about his kids too, and his ex-wife. Miss Maria says, hey, Bush Campers, I'm going to need 20 of y'all to pop out and tap the screen, subscribe, support, share, and join for $2.99. Y'all up over here, please hit that like button. I greatly appreciate all the new subscribers that has been coming. We greatly appreciate y'all so much. Keep it coming, y'all. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. But yes, child. Miss Candace says they are filming again, allegedly. That's what Tuna Cat said, Miss my thoughts. Not really sure. Not really sure. But that is allegedly what she's saying, child. But Miss Candy, there's another clip out there where they trying to suppress they real life. They is filming with that baby girl of theirs. The other daughter and that son don't want to film. So Tuna Cat and Marceau supposed to have a little scene with that baby girl. And Marceau trying to get the baby girl some money, talking about he's the favorite. And she said, no, mom is still the favorite. She the only one want to film with them damn clowns. Them other two kids said get somebody else to do it because I'm not about to do it. They ain't doing it. They not doing it. It's that baby girl. I said, she ain't no TV material. What the hell? Her mother name is Tuna Cat. Miss Sexy Diva says, tap that like button, please, and thank you. Consider joining for $2.99. Greatly appreciate you. And then they were saying something about Jalen. So, in other words, the Scots are making these kids film with them to avoid talking about their real situation. Bring it out, Martell. Now, I'm trying to figure out, I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to figure out which one Carlos liked the best. Is it Marceau or is it Martell? Because y'all know for the longest time, they made some kind of pact, some kind of deal or something, saying that their real life didn't have to be displayed. And now Carlos is letting Martell put all of this out here on the front street. And another thing, Tuna Cat said last Tuesday on her own live, she called out a CC name and was talking about how she ran up out of there when she was talking to Neil. She said, y'all gonna see me running out of a lot of scenes. Now that's what Tuna Cat said. So the heat gonna be on, honey, and she gonna be trying to run her ass away. She been running for ever since the show been on. She been running, always in somebody else's business. Always. Gets on my nerve. Just like she was so boldly to sit down there with Nell and Chris when you supposed to be trying to get to know these people, and the first damn thing come out your mouth is, have y'all ever experienced any infidelities in y'all marriage? What? Girl, if Nell would have asked her that, she probably would have started crying. I can't stand that girl. Always on the need to know in somebody else's business. Miss Candy says that Maria, who knows? Let's hope people stop watching. Child, like Miss Candy, I'm catching the clips and I'm going to talk about it. And I'm talking about it because I'm still in my feelings by the way they did Mel. They need to get everything that's coming to them, and I'm here for it. Show it. Show to the ears. So that part right there about Jalen, supposed to be going to Colorado, Kimmie begged that boy not to take that job. She begged him not to do it. And that's why she flipped it around. She said Lemonhead and his son can do a project, and then him and her can do a project. Ooh, them people. I don't know where these folks came from. My thoughts is CK like hips and hook and curve. He can have them both. He don't have to choose. He making money moves. Beep beep. Child, don't know what he making, child. Well, it sound like to me one of them may be a little bit jealous of the other. I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all please hit that like button. Share the video. All of that. But child, this about to be a mess, child. Miss Candy says enjoy your feedback about the clips, child. That's all I can get him, some little taste of the feedbacks, child. And that's what I call it's either that or I see it, somebody else is talking about him, child, and I be over there ear hustling, honey. I sure do. Mel ain't told me not to make my money off these clips and stuff out here, honey. Mel said, get your money, honey. I said, I hear you, girl. I hear you, because you over there on TikTok making your child. I ain't making what you making, child, but I'm working on it. Show weird. But child, that's what these people get. And I hope somebody did get it to somebody that can get this wildebeest to shut up her mouth, because she didn't have no business saying that the other night, child. That was too far. I didn't even see that one coming. I did not even see it. I said, what? Miss Steve had to talk me off the ledge. She's my G. She ain't do that. She ain't did that. I said she might have didn't do it, but she said it. Miss Candy said CK was trying to do the Chris Brown challenge with two left feet. Child, I cannot. My thoughts is Candy, I bet that was funny. Child, I don't even want to see that. I don't want to see it. I don't know why these people think that Carlos care about them. He don't care about none of these people on these shows, child. And right about now, he's probably feeling that, this show ain't gonna be on too much longer. So he about to be like, let loose. Whatever come out, it just come out. Y'all don't want to be talking about it. What? Get your asses off the show. He probably done told him that. He's sick of them running and hiding and carrying on. We ain't got no. Y'all trying to make me say something that I haven't experienced. Girl, you've been saying that ever since Mel left at your silly ass at that damn table at the cabin. Still lying. Everybody at that daggone table looked at you like you was a whole fool. And you sitting up there on that limb by yourself. As you can say, all them Scots in the room, nobody was backing you. It got quiet on the damn set when you said that. I ain't never experienced no infidelities in my mind. Mel turned around in that damn chair and Mel was dying laughing, and so was I. Everybody at that daggone table couldn't do nothing but look at her like, wait, what? What? Even Marcel was like, what the fuck? Child, get her, Marcel. Play in her face. Whatever you bring to her, child, let her have it, child. That's what she want. Miss Maria says that Miss Cheryl was shaking in Seattle. Miss Candy says that my thoughts, he was dancing like a slinky, quite fun. Miss Sensitive says, Tuna Cat line, I don't believe they filming. Child, her mother didn't say that. That's what her mother should have said last night instead of saying she sent some goons down at that damn store for Mel and them kids. I bet you Jason told Mel, where's your piece of steel? Don't leave home no more without that piece of steel. But child, I don't know, child. Cause that little boss baby and Sugar Mama said that Jason showed them some moves, child. They probably would have took them fools down, child. Two kids doing some moves on them that they weren't ready for. My thought says Wildebeest think she is the mouthpiece of the South. She gonna get foot in that pie hole, keep talking, and it gonna be a random that get, yeah, probably will. Probably will. But I think she lost a friend last night, and I guess while she was talking, it probably just really hit her. And she started drinking that monkey shoulder of the monkey, whatever the hell that she be drinking, child. I don't know. Um uh Gonna get a foot in that pie hole, keep talking, and it gonna be a random that get her. Ooh, child. Miss Maria says, my thought, that's what I said. Miss Patricia says, Wildebeest may have fucked up. Come to think of it, I forgot. Wait a minute. Yeah, and she said all that, y'all, before she even really got to drinking. She was not drunk when she said what she said about that store. Um, I forgot the Popo was called and they did a report. Who called the Popo? Miss Candace says Heart and Hustle are now number 2 in the ratings. They are going to replace LAMH. Absolutely, Miss Candace, please don't get it twisted when I be talking about these people. I'm telling y'all, and I know we're not supposed to rejoice in nobody's downfall, but y'all, I'm just caught up in my feelings. Y'all pray for me. I am really caught up in my feelings by the way they did Mel and her kids, y'all. That was totally wrong and a disgusting disgrace. They did that lady wrong. And then they went to her kids. She already got enough pressure dealing with this daggone crazy Martell hoe. And these people like pounding on her too, just pounding on. So I'm here for the pounding. I'm here for the pounding, especially for Tuna Cat. Alonda, when she go live on Tuesday, what is called that? I'm going back over there on Tuesday, child. I'm saying you've been down there to Atlanta to see Alonda while you sitting here talking about bringing up that damn Atlanta trip that your husband went on. You should have already known he was down there with Alonda. She lives in Atlanta. Dumbass. That girl knew Marceau was with that girl, Alonda, want Nell to figure out and fix where her husband was the rest of the time. 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half or something with Fletcher. Fletcher said, Marceau eat that damn fish so fast. Marceau said, I ain't got all day. I got something else to do. I got a little tenderoni waiting on me. Fletcher, I got to go. And he jetted too. Now you figure out where your husband was at. Miss Sensitive says, Wildebeest a state line man cause that no talking ass daughter getting what her funky ass get. Yes, absolutely. Mel is doing just fine. Yeah, we ain't saying Mel won't doing fine. Mel is doing good. She is. But these people need to get their just dessert, y'all. They was coming at everybody for no reason. People wasn't even bothering them. Was not even thinking about them. Child, I cannot. Miss Hillen said, Maria says that Hillen, that's the gag. My thought says, I think they will be back together before Monday. They have that kindergarten playground friendship. I ain't messing with you. She talk about fighting at 8 a.m. and playing at 11 a.m. They deserve each other. Child, I cannot. Miss Kenny says, I'm not G. I don't like the way they did me either. That's why I don't. I guess subscribe to them. Karma will never forget their address. Absolutely. Karma will not, child. But and the way her mama is, child, somebody got to bring this lady down. I ain't trying to miss the movie, y'all. I promise y'all, I'm not trying to miss the movie. I'm sorry. I don't support them. Karma, yeah. But yeah, I ain't trying to miss the movie, child. Miss Maria says at Candy Karma done moved in. Child show is done moved in. And his name is Martell Hope. Child, I cannot with these people, child. Has anybody figured out what happened to Tamar Braxton yet, child? The Lord, I synced the picture, child. If that baby didn't knock them front teethies, her teethies in the front is all gone, child. Child, they saying there's something else going on with that situation, child. Some man was up over there at her house, child. Did not supposed to be there, child. I said, well, wait a daggone minute. Oh, I cannot. Well, Tamar, go sit down. Tamar need to go lay on somebody's couch as well. Miss Candy says right at Maria, they are gnawing their own feet off slowly. Sure is. And you know what? When they finish gnawing their feet off, they ain't gonna have nowhere to turn. They ain't gonna have nobody and nothing. They ain't even gonna be able to get a job nowhere. These people are literally destroying themselves. I'm in Sexy Diva says wilderbeast ain't talking about her funky ass on that show no more. Miss Sexy Diva said they done kicked off the show, y'all. Well, she be trying to put out there like she was on the show. But if anybody heard that their conversation, I'm trying to figure out. I heard bits and pieces. They were talking about a lawsuit, and then that lady said, "I told you not to say Fletcher's name. Now you gonna mess around and get in a lawsuit." Why she say that? Do anybody know? Child, I cannot. I see you, y'all. Ooh. Miss Marissa says, "Hey, Bush Campers, I'm gonna need 15 of y'all to pop out and tap the screen, please." Miss My Thought says, "Someone knocked that out, poor girl out, teeth and all." Child, I don't know what she got hold of the other night, but she don't need to be going out there doing that no more. Child, she didn't even look like Little Rascal. I don't know who she look like. None of that bunny's gone. Child, she was a hot mess. I know that right there, child. And she looked at a whole hot mess. I said, Lord, baby, go home somewhere and sit down and start trying to hang out there with them there folk, child. Child, you got a drink and you drinking something out there. You better leave that drink, child. Go buy you another one. The way they talking, she don't know what she did, but Funky to the Dineva is making it known. Don't y'all be putting me in this ish. I don't know what happened. I don't know nothing. I ain't got nothing to tell y'all people. That's it. That's all. Don't come asking me no more questions. Maria says she probably running off at the mouth and someone kicked her teeth out. Miss Maria, that's a good one. That's a strong possibility because sometimes Tamar get to running off at the mouth and she don't really know when to stop. Bless her heart. But yeah, y'all, I still need to know why she told her. I told you not to mention Fletcher. She about to get a lawsuit. That's what that lady said. I said, what? Not really sure what she told her about Fletcher, child. She ain't really say nothing. She ain't really say nothing about Fletcher though that make you hoop and holler. I don't know what she was talking about. But I guess that lady told her don't not to mention his name for whatever the good reason was, child. I'm not really sure. But anywho and anyhow, child, it's a hot mess. Child, y'all pray for these people. These people is crazy. They losing their mind. And they can't even see that they twirling, well, not twirling, the darkness that's over them. They can't even see this, child. They don't even know how to stop it. You would think maybe one would have in they, hey, let's not do that no more. Hey, let's try to get ourselves together. But to see these people mind telling them they ain't doing nothing wrong. My thought says LAMH were the slow, desperate, and delusional result. Oh my God, I cannot with you. Child, but you know what, y'all? I hope that CC don't even come back out and rumble with that lady because she's not worth rumbling with. She's just gonna continue. She's gonna spend the rest of her life arguing with people about her daughter being not being transparent. Baby, she don't even know she don't know the definition of transparent. I don't even think she looked it up or whatever. I just really don't think so. But child, pray for them there people, child, and they can get rid of. They talking about nail and the flesh is the only one. I don't nobody want to see that. Nobody don't want to see that at all. And somebody just said in here the other day we was talking about whenever he lost his license. That was just recently, I think this week or last week one. Somebody talking about that was old news. That wasn't old news. That was recently, people. But y'all ain't got no more. I'm about to go to sleep now, child. I'm about to go to sleep, and I'm gonna be ear hustling till I go to sleep to see what I can hear for tomorrow. I ain't got no more. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all. Miss Maria says, hey, y'all, thanks for stopping in on the live. Hope you enjoyed it. Help us grow, subscribe, support, share, join for $2.99. Until the next time, we wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease. We ain't got no more. Y'all have a good night and happy Saturday to y'all. Bye.